Sometimes you're my anomaly, and I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you.
Hi guys, welcome back to
Hold
our
on, babe, let me finish.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. That's supposed to be a cut. Or
No, it's
take one.
take one.
Take two. Hi guys, Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Most welcome.
So so I know you guys have been waiting to hear our proposal story. But our proposal vlog wasn't planned for like this, but currently I'm in Sweden, as you know now, and we're out in open fields. As always, we're outside, you know, we're the outsiders. So our proposal happened in Jamaica, as I've mentioned in the vlog before, life update. And I told you Alex was there in March when he proposed, and everything was moving so fast with borders closing. He had to go home, and he came to Jamaica for a purpose, and which was the proposal. And you know, everything was just bam rushed basically, so it didn't have the flow like we wanted. So naturally our vlog was supposed to take place in Jamaica, and we were hoping that the proposal video could have been a potential vlog, but it didn't turn out that way. We had my mom film it, and let's just say she didn't get all the angles right, and all, you know. And not to mention, I think the video holds more sentimental purpose, and it's not really something I think we want on YouTube, because I could have put it on my Instagram a long time ago. I haven't. I just feel like I don't think it's something for the world really. So we just think it's better to just tell you how it happened. We might insert some clips from the video. If not inserted, please bear with us, but we'll still tell you what happened and how it take place.
I think just at the end of the day we decided that we want to keep the video for ourselves mostly, but we show you some brief clips from it just to give you an idea how it was that day. And as Kimalto said, I had an idea. I couldn't really, I mean, the condition didn't apply to work according to that idea, so I had to do the best with the current situation.
We got engaged on March 14th. That's like, what, a couple days before Jamaica had closed their borders. So I would just like to know, babe, like, how were you? Because you were supposed to stay.
Wait, was it the 14th? They closed their borders. Oh, you mean totally?
Yeah,
they started
totally.
a couple days before that. Yeah.
Yeah, but totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to know, like, what's going through your mind, because you know you didn't plan really to propose on that day, but you had to.
No, I didn't.
Because the news was saying things are going to shut down, no more flights going to Europe, you need to go home for work, blah blah blah. What were you feeling that day? What was going through your head?
I mean, the location itself, where I actually popped the question, that wasn't my plan A. But how I was able to ask you, I mean, in the way that I planned to actually ask Kimalto if she wanted, that I actually asked you if you wanted to marry me. That plan went actually almost 100% according to my plan. Because initially I wanted us nature lovers to go up to Blue Mountain somewhere. So the initial plan for the proposal was for us to go up with your family to Blue Mountain somewhere.
Yeah.
Nature lovers as we are. But the thing is that Corona just, well,
Everything just happened so fast.
yeah.
Before you even got the chance to plan it. Yeah.
All of a sudden I realized that I had to go home within 2 or 3 days. So driving up to Blue Mountains with your family, that wasn't just gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
On top of that, we had problems. We didn't even know if I was gonna able to leave Jamaica. So it just going up hills, that was a no-no. But I just knew from the start that I wanted to kind of engage Kim Alto's family. The day when I asked the question, I just knew that it wasn't just gonna be Kim Alto and I. And so, I mean, in the sense of engaging her family, that went well.
Yeah. I must commend you for that. Like, I think that was probably, apart from you asking, that was the best part for me. The fact that you had my family included, and the way that you included my family, like the people who means the most to me apart from you. So, yeah, that was really, really good.
So what did I do?
So let me just go back to the morning. It was on a Sunday, I think. And when he realized that he had to go home, he just woke up with that energy like, you know what, I can't just leave and not see your family. I need to see your grandma. I just have to see them. I was like,
Because
okay.
I went to Jamaica for 2 weeks with a purpose, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't get it then. So I was like, okay, well, you haven't seen them since you came, and it'll be weird you come and don't visit. So like, all right, let me just go next door to my neighbor and ask if we can borrow her car. And I remember you said you wanted coffee that morning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you said, you know what, Kem, you can go to the supermarket, go buy the coffee. I'll just go ask the neighbor for the car, and I'll call your mom and tell
that's
her.
right. I actually forgot the process in the morning that I
Yeah.
actually had to make you quit.
So I was like, I'm gonna call your mom and just tell her that we're coming and we're gonna come see them. I was like, all right, I'll go buy the coffee. Then when I came back, he was like, well, we came back, we made the coffee, we made breakfast, but you were acting weird, but I didn't realize it was like a weird, just more like, probably, I was thinking that maybe he's just anxious to see them or whatever. And then when we were leaving...
I was anxious to see them as well.
Yeah. Then when we were leaving, he said, are your fingers bigger than mine? And then he put his hand beside mine and was like, yeah, a little bit smaller. So you bought the ring according to your finger, so you guessed that it would probably be a little smaller for me. But I was like, maybe he's just asking for ask's sake. I didn't think like, why would he be asking for the size of my fingers? Anyway, what he had done...
And then after that, we hit the road.
Yeah, but we need to tell them what happened when I went to the supermarket. When I went to the supermarket, he had called my mom.
Called Mama.
Yeah, and told her what's gonna take place. So my mom knew, and my little 6-year-old sister knew, because my 6-year-old sister was the one who really helped with the proposal.
That's right.
Which is really sweet. What did you say to her though? When you called, what did you say?
I said, I don't know. I said, yo, Mama, wagwan. Where Donique de?
Donique is the name of my little sister.
Yeah. So I told her, I was very clear to her mom what I wanted to happen. And so I asked Donique if she could write on a little piece of paper something like, Kim Alto, will you marry me? And so then the plan was for Donique to give Kim Alto the piece of paper right before I went down on my knee and actually asked the question. And Donique was, she adores her bigger sister.
Yeah.
And so for Donique to help with this,
it was like a big thing for her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And,
So
yeah.
yeah. So
I didn't have to convince her to actually help me with it. It was.
Yeah, so fast forward, we got to Ocherias, and Alex was like asking me where is a beach or river that we could go to. And knowing him, knowing us, we like to find spots that don't have too much tourists or too much crowd or, you know, all that. So I was like, I don't know. You have Margaritaville, you have Bay Beach, but those are all, yeah, that's not really our style. So I thought of Priory. I knew there was a beach somewhere down there, so we went there.
I mean, at least we knew, or we know that it's a long beach, and usually it's not overcrowded. So
Yeah. And it was actually my first time going to that beach also. So I was like, all right, let's just go there and see how it is. And I realized that when we got there, you were like inspecting around, like
that's true, I was.
you were trying to find the best spot. I was like, okay, what is going on?
The beach, that was my first choice actually. So if there's one thing that I'm a bit
Sad.
sad about is that we didn't go to a river or just somewhere more up to part. It's not my first choice, and honestly I always go to the rivers in Jamaica before I even think about going to any beach. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with how it turned out with Donique helping me out there, and that whole thing worked out very well, and Kim Malta didn't have any clue about what was about to
I had
happen.
no clue, and that's what surprised me. I think it was actually a good surprise. Like
So your mom was with us,
my grandma
your two brothers, your little sister, and grandma.
and my brother's friend, which is like
True,
a
Javin was with
family
us
to
too.
us also.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then after you inspected, you were like, you know what? I don't like this spot. Let's go further down to the beach because there were some other guys hanging around and so on. You're like, let's go down to there. I was like, all right, fine. Maybe he just doesn't want to be close to other people smoking and playing music or whatever. So we went down there, and I saw that you gave my mom the camera. So I thought, okay, maybe we're gonna just get some videos, some vlogs or whatever. And then my mom, she knew what was happening. So she, when you gave her the camera, you went down to the sea line where my sister was
Yeah,
playing.
exactly.
And you, I don't know what you said to her.
Oh, you are cold.
I'm nervous talking about it also.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So, yeah, you gave the thing to my sister, or you talked. What did you talk about?
You
talked
didn't see that I
something.
actually gave
I didn't
it
see.
to-
I saw it when I watched the video afterwards, because my mom saw that you went to Donique, so she turned me away from you guys, and then she asked me a question that she didn't need to ask. She was like, "Which button do I press to record?"
I went down to the... She was out by the water.
Yeah.
So I just went down to her like, Donique,
Like it's time.
it's time to do it now.
Yeah, and then I'm so nervous. So Donique then ran up to me, and then she said, "Here, sister," like she said, "Hey, sister."
I mean, I walked after Donique, didn't I?
Yeah, you were walking
And-
slowly behind her, and she gave me the
And
note.
you had no idea.
None. So she gave me the note, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" Because then I was thinking, like, when I was a kid, I used to write little notes and give to my mom. So I thought, like, oh, she's learning to read and write now, so she wants to write me something. And then I opened it, and you were like, "Awadat." Awadat, and you well know what it was. It was like, "Awadat." So I said, "Oh, a little note that it gave me," and then I opened it, and then it said, "Sister, will you marry Alex?" And then I started laughing my ass off. I still didn't realize even then that it was still a proposal. It said, "Sister, will you marry Alex?" I was like, ha 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 ha, and I turned away. And then I was like, why is she writing that? And then when I was about to show Alex, I was like, look, I saw that he went down on his knee. I was like,
Right.
it's your sister.
What that?
Came out, will you marry Alex? shock. My mouth was open, like, and I was looking at my mom, and she was like, and my grandma was sitting close by. And my grandma even didn't realize that it was a proposal because she was so lost. Like, my grandma didn't know what was happening. And then I just couldn't find my words, and I was really happy. You know, when people, the typical proposal, you see girls crying, and I was in shock. It was funny. I was happy. I was nervous, but those tears didn't come. I was more like a happy shock, like, ha ha ha, you little shit, you got me. Like, you got me. That was more like the vibe. And then I think then it became real when you actually put the ring on my finger and my knees were shaking, and I realized what really happened. Then my family was there. I was like, okay. Then my eyes started getting water. I still didn't cry though, but it was getting water. And now that I'm talking about it, my eyes are getting water. Yeah, so shit. Yeah, so it was a good one. Even though it wasn't the proposal that you wanted, I think you outdid yourself with how you got
you're
my.
too nice. I don't know if I outdid myself, but as I said, I'm happy with how it went with the collab with Donique.
Yeah.
It's just that maybe the location I would have wanted something else, and I mean I'm not a fancy guy, so
Neither of us are.
taking Kimalto out to some expensive restaurant and go
No,
down on my knee.
that wouldn't mean any
was,
shit to me. Like,
that was never a question for me. I just wanted
No.
to do it down to earth. But I'm really happy how it turned out, though. I should be, because the most important thing is that Kimalto said yes.
Of course I was gonna
No,
say
but
yes.
I could see that you really liked what I did.
Yeah, I loved it.
And that meant a lot for me, and it felt so right to engage her family, and especially her little sister. So that was a good day after all.
It was, yeah, it turned out pretty good.
Considering how the conditions applied then with COVID and all, it turned out okay. And I think I managed to take the last flight home a couple days after. So, I mean, give thanks for that. So.
Yeah. I just remember afterwards, I just felt like, you little shit, you got me real good. And I should have realized, like, leading up, but I was so happy after. It's like, okay, now we feel like we made another step in our relationship, but at the end of the day, it already felt like we are a married couple because of just how we are. But yeah, I'm happy. And I'm happy how you did it. Yeah, I guess that's the story.
That's the story.
That's actually the story. So I hope you enjoyed this and you bared with us that it's not actually the actual proposal video, but it's still what happened that you're hearing about.
And come on, they got to see some glimpses here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Always something.
thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Thank you guys for the support messages and nice comments you gave to me and us on the last video and in my Instagram. By the way, if you haven't been following me on Instagram, please do so. That's where my more personal stuff is and more up-to-date stuff. So if you want to keep up-to-dated with me and Alex, just follow me on my Instagram. It's right here as you see. So search, click follow. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
It's gonna be a humble journey.
Humble journey.